So it's a little over 25 years I've been with the firm now. I worked in the U.S. securitized team for 3 years and then switched to our global multi-sector team who launched this product back in 1993.
I've spent almost my entire career at AllianceBernstein, 25 years, and I've had the privilege of spending nearly all of that working on the American income portfolio.
What got me involved with investing is really my love of markets, and especially the fixed income markets. Getting involved with the American Income Portfolio Management Team 20 plus years ago, I realized it was a very talented, smart, collaborative group of individuals that like to hear new ideas, that like to debate, that really challenged each other. And for me, that was just a great environment to work in, a great environment to grow, and a great environment to learn.
One of my first memories with being interested in investing goes back to 1987, the stock market crash, that Monday of October. I remember my grandfather looking in front of the TV. I remember seeing his reaction watching the TV and seeing the stock market was down 22, almost 23%. And I could see the impact that it had on him and how he thought about his near-term future. And so from an investing point of view, I thought it was interesting and almost a puzzle to figure out how to deliver long-term investment returns for our clients, but to do it with less drawdowns and certainly much less volatility so they can feel confident and comfortable for the long term.
I started my career in the high yield market, and I was really used to an environment where you specialized in something. You essentially had corporate mandates and treasury mandates and maybe high yield mandates, emerging market mandates, putting it all together into one strategy to achieve a particular aim, not just to beat some obscure benchmark, but to deliver a consistent level of income to our clients with a reasonable return and risk characteristics. That was unique to American Income. The philosophy behind the American Income portfolio is a barbell approach. The idea of taking two very different risks in fixed income and putting them together in one portfolio, and importantly, balancing them on a risk-adjusted basis.
When we thought about building an efficient solution to our clients, we wanted an investment objective that would deliver a high level of income with a focus on capital preservation. The way to do that was to focus on primarily high Sharpe ratio fixed income investments. So that means building a portfolio that is primarily driven by interest rate risk and credit risk. We do not invest in non-dollar securities. We do not invest in CCC or lower rated assets. We limit the amount of idiosyncratic risk in any type of bond investment that has potential credit risk attached to it. And we also limit by prospectus a maximum of 50% in below investment grade securities. So this allows us to deliver balance, diversification, and income to our clients over the long term, over the course of the investment horizon.
We tried something a couple of years ago that we actually, in a few of our investment meetings, we transcribed the discussions. And one of the analysts came in and said, hey, I can create a word cloud to show you what words you all use the most. And I thought that was kind of interesting and fairly simple to do. And when we looked at the word cloud, what was big and bold and really in the middle, were words like income, were words like balance, were words like diversification. And I think as we said, what is the message we want to deliver about American Income? I think it really came through loud and clear from what our discussions, what our investment thesis was about.
投资一定有风险，基金投资有赚有赔。申购前应详阅投资人须知或公开说明书。